bugging you are pests. Unwanted guests, bring your pest problems to a halt. Halt Pest Control.
Hi, how are you? This is Rob with Halt Pest Control. Hey, I just wanted to take a few minutes here and talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite insects, cockroaches. Cockroaches are a big problem. We're doing a lot less cockroaches than we did before, thanks to some development of some newer materials, some newer treatment strategies, and some more education. So as a whole, the industry is doing less cockroach jobs, but there's still a problem. We run across cockroaches a lot of times, high density housing, sometimes our restaurants, unfortunately, somewhere where there's a lot of transit behavior or materials are constantly being introduced from a distribution level or other levels into a restaurant or different types of accounts. But fortunately, again, going back to what I was talking about earlier, we have some really good strategies to take care of these cockroaches. We prefer using some baiting materials where the insects are actually doing the work for us. What they're doing is we put out some baits and they eat the bait and distribute the bait to other cockroaches in the environment. So when those cockroaches are deeper into the structure, into the walls, or deeper in the machinery, or etc., these roaches are able to ingest this material, bring it into those voids, and they'll distribute that material themselves. Much more effective, and instead of just killing a cockroach, now we're going to kill a whole bunch of cockroaches at one time. So anyway, it's a highly successful strategy, and it's very effective. So what can you do to keep cockroaches out of your house? Well, the first thing is when you're out shopping or whatever, and you're bringing your food or other items into the house at your favorite grocery store, go ahead and just take a little time and look, in the bag or as you're putting things away. I get in a hurry when I put stuff away, but when I check, every once in a while I will find something, Indian meal moth or something like that I'll discard. But if you just take a little time and to look through your foodstuffs, that helps. The other thing is, if you are having problems with cockroaches, reduce clutter. Reduce harborage. That's the #1 dynamic in the cockroach populations, is where they're living and what opportunity do we provide them for harborage. That's what will swell a population pretty quickly. So reduce clutter, reduce debris, just general household sanitation, and that will go a long way actually to get rid of cockroach populations. And lastly, if you do have cockroaches, call a professional. You're not going to be able to do it yourself. In the worst case, you're going to drive them back into those harborages and get rid of, and make it harder for us to get rid of them. And you'll disperse those populations, and it's just something that may be over the homeowner's capability, and particularly in commercial industrial settings, you've got to call a professional. So anyway, I hope that helps a little bit about cockroaches. This is Rob, Halt Pest Control, www.haltpestcontrol.com.
Bugging you are pests. Unwanted guests, bring your pest problems to a halt. Halt Pest Control.